So what I have to do now is prepare the soil to go into our global buckets. I'm using all kinds of different soils, experiment which one does the best, but basically potting soil. And this one here I picked because Mel Bartholomew is I followed him for probably 30 years now, and my whole backyard is square foot gardening, so I thought I'd try his soil that he's marketing. So bring the soil over here like so, and then I add some water here and make sure it's moist and broken up any clods, and so continue to do that until you get a nice moist soil, and then we'll move it into our global bucket. But first, a little moisture into the potting soil. So now we have our soil prepared. It's moist, and what we'll do is now we're going to fill our wicking cup with soil. And what we want to do is make sure this is compacted slightly, not overly, but slightly, so that it'll help wick up from the reservoir. Now we'll insert that in the bottom of the bucket, and we will continue to fill now this bucket. Now around that, where the wicking cup comes straight up, I'm going to put a little pressure in the center to create a column of more compressed soil so it can wick up. So as you can see, we're building up the soil here. So now what we'll do is continue to fill this bucket. Obviously this is an outside job. Bring it around here. And again, that center, we want to just push it down a little bit. Now, guess we're pretty much done with that. Now, you'll want to keep sort of a mounding effect here, like so. And then I'm going to put a little trough around the edges here. Eventually I'm going to put fertilizer there. First thing I'm going to do is get some what's called dolomite, and I'm going to take a little handful of that and dig that into the center area about 3 to 4 inches down. So I put that in there. Again, that's dolomite. Now around the edges here, I'm going to mound it up in the center a little bit. I'm going to take some dry fertilizer. This one here I believe is I'm not sure but you can get it 555 organic, and sprinkle that, get a handful, and take it around the edges like I'm doing here, all the way around like so. And now this bucket is going to be well fertilized. So, and again, that little mound in the center. So, the next step is going to be to put the plastic on, fill the reservoir with water. The next step is taking black plastic and cutting it to fit the top. So I'll take this and cut out a piece of this plastic bag, and I'll show you how we put it on the top. So now we have our black plastic, which we will put over here. Now I have to cut out an X here for the watering tube to go through. Just cut a hole here. The scissors are not very sharp, so that can go like so. And then I will take a piece of string and I'll put that on. So what I've done is cut a piece of string to go around this bucket to hold the black plastic in place. I've made a loop at this end, which I will stick the little string through it, and I'll pull it tight, and then I will tie it off like so. Now that's in place, the black plastic's in place, and then when I'm ready to plant, I will put an X here and cut a hole, and I will plant my plant directly right here in the center. Don't put it too far over to the side because you've got all that fertilizer that could burn the plant. So we're going for the center, and that can be done with an X with a utility knife or a pair of scissors. Now we've got our buckets. This is what we started with, the 2 buckets, the wicking cup, a filling, and a reservoir down below. Now we have to fill with earth, the black plastic on top. We'll cut this and get ready for planting. I put an X to open it up. There you go, so that's ready. And now over here you can see this is lettuce, and it's been here about a week, and you can see it's starting to grow like crazy. And I haven't watered it in a week. It's still wicking up and doing fine. It's moist and doing great. So at this point we'll stop here, but what I will do is I'll put up a part 2 on Global Buckets and show you the harvest I received probably in about a month. But for now, we got a good start. So I hope you will have fun putting up your own Global Buckets this winter and see how they do inside.